this is Bonnie from the Purple Frog Stitches. It's so lovely to see you all. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. If you're a new viewer, very nice to see you. Thank you for coming in and tuning in with me and hanging out. I got shouted out by XrossStitch, and I know a lot of you had come over from his recommendation to come and see me, and oh my goodness, I pretty much cried when I saw his little shout out on his video. It was so sweet, and thank you very much for coming to see me, and I hope you enjoy your time watching my videos. I know that everybody's been having a great time about my my math skills. I'm a pure genius, as we all know. Oh God, I was talking about how I had 9,000 stitches instead of 900 stitches. I am not good with math. Start adding extra zeros to 1 to 10 and then I'm screwed. I just don't do math. I dread the day when Anya goes to secondary school and starts needing my help for maths. It's not going to go well. Oh dear. But anyway, I'm glad you all had a right giggle with my last video. Listening to me mentally work out how many stitches I had to do on Sally's Squirrel. Oh dear. But I meant to say 900. I did know what I was talking about, but I was adding zeros onto my numbers. But anyway, you're going to be proud of me. I actually managed to make 900 stitches on Sally's Squirrel, and I managed to go a little bit past that. I think I did 946 stitches. I did want to go up to 50, but I was quite happy with being on like having that block finished, so that's why I didn't go past that. But yeah, so this is Sally's Squirrel. This is what she's supposed to look like when she's done, and she's on 25 count, in case anybody's wondering. This I don't know if this WIP, I don't know if this project is still available, this pattern. It was created for a Geckorouge sale back in 2015, and I don't know if they're still doing them, but you can give it a look up on their website. If they don't have Sally's Squirrel, they do have a whole range of Anita Inverarety's artwork charted on their website. I want to get the frog one. I think it's called Frank. I don't know, but there's a frog one, and I really wanted the frog one of this one, but I couldn't afford it. Because at the time I liked the other four more. But now, every time I think of it, I'm like, oh no, I really wished I bought it, but I couldn't afford to buy them. But anyway, they do have a lot more Anita Inverarety's charts on there. So do have a look if you're interested in stitching up something from her artwork. And this is where I am. I think she's really turning out beautifully. Look at her little mouth. So cute. I was a little worried that I might have messed up on this line here, but if you look at the picture here, there is a little bit of a it's not quite as defined as it is on here. I reckon I messed up somewhere, but it doesn't matter. The stitches are in, and since it's confetti and it's fur, you can't really tell, can you? But there she is. She's looking really great. And I did this bit, I think, and this bit, and that bit, and then this bit. That all mounts up to 946 stitches. So are you proud of me? I managed to make the 900 stitches goal. I'm really pleased. So that's my WIP go done for this month. Yay! And lots of time to spare as well. I don't know why that I flew through that. I don't know why, but I'm glad I did. It's great. So she's going away now for the rest of the month, because guess what? Oh dear, hold on. Do you know when when I told you that Sarah from Marnie's Mixed Bag had dared me to finish that by Christmas? I was like, well, that's not fair. I'm not the only one that should be dared to do this. It's not fair that I should be the only one. So I said to Sarah, we need to do a sale. So we came up with an I dare you sale. Very simple. You choose 6 WIPs, and then Sarah spun the wheel, and then whatever number that landed on, that's the WIP you need to finish by Christmas or by the new year. I think she's extended it to the new year. And and Sarah was like, well, are you going to put through your 6 WIPs, your potential WIPs? I was like, no, because you've already dared me to do the squirrel. And she said, why do you hate me so much? I can't do 2 WIPs by the end of the year. No. She hates me. She hates me a lot. She liked to torture me. And so she then said, well, okay, I will lift up my dare for Sally Squirrel as long as she is included in the list of 6 WIPs. So I did that. I chose my 6 WIPs, and she spun the wheel, and the wheel landed on the number 1, and I got Quilted Heels, and that's this one. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Very sassy. And I've started it. I started it last month, I believe. I might be wrong, but I started it last month. But I've now really started to work on it properly. But I had to get my 900 stitches. I keep wanting to say 9,000. But because I had to get my 900 stitches done, I decided to focus on that first before I really got stuck into this. So this is where I'm at with Quilted Heels at the moment. I'm kind of wishing I had a smaller stitch count. I believe this is 14 count. I'm kind of wishing I had a smaller count, because I don't like I wanted it to be proper thick like this one. Can you see? This is all thick, but this is what I've got. So I'll just go with it, because it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But I'll go with it. But this is where I'm at so far, and I'm planning on doing the called for, but with the coloured dots or the coloured diamonds. I'm going to use etoile so that I can bling it up a bit, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna randomise. I'm not even gonna, I don't know if the colours will even be specific. I think I'll just randomise whatever the squares are, just randomise. I'll probably choose from those colours like red, green, purple, yellow, blue. I might add pink. You know, I'll just choose a selection of colours, but then I'll just randomise the blocks. I'm not going to stick to them. And then I'll just slowly but surely work through. But this colour is like it says off-white on the oh my goodness, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Don't drop here. When you look at the list of floss, right, it says that this colour is off-white, but it's not, it's cream. And this is pretty much true to colour on the camera. That is cream. It's not off-white. I don't know why it thinks it's off-white, but I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna stick to this colour, but all the other colours I'm gonna change to Etoile, and then the black will stick to whatever, will stick to that. So that's the plan for quilted heels. So that's the story behind this one as well. So no longer dared to do Sally Squirrel, but she will continue to be something that I'll pull out regularly, especially in 2020, because I reckon I could have it done by the end of next year, if not sooner. But I don't think I'm going to get this done by the end of the year, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. But anyway, so that was the I Dare You sale. So I no longer have to do Sally Squirrel, but I do have to do quilted heels. Now, the sale, I know it's pretty much started, but it started a week ago. So if anybody want to join in, please do. What you can do, because I know we already know that it's number one is the WIP that needs to be called. But if you haven't already got your 6 WIPs down, what you could do is choose your 6 WIPs and then randomize it on the list randomizer on random.org or something, and then whichever WIP ends up as number 1, that will be the WIP you stitch on until the end of the year to finish. That's the only way I can think of keeping it as random as possible, so that you can participate in the I Dare You sale. Please do. You can use the tag I Dare You sale on Instagram and on the Marnie's Mixed Bag Facebook group, because it's only been 1 week. And I reckon you guys would love it. And you don't have to. And if you don't finish it, it doesn't matter. At least you've got progress, because that is all it's about. It's about motivating you to put in some progress on a particular WIP that you want to get progress on. So that's all it is. It's just a bit of fun. And then at the end, you send in your pictures to Sarah. And then she will make a mini WIP parade, so that you can all be featured in a little video. But yeah, so please do join in. It would be so much fun. I'll leave the link to the Facebook group, and I'll confirm the sale hashtag for you. But do just join in and let us know what WIP you've decided to do, what your choices were, and what WIP you ended up getting chosen for you. So hope that makes sense. If not, message me below and I will try to type it out in a more sensible fashion. Okay, so plans for next week, for the next 2 weeks, is I'm going on my retreat, and that will be, I'm filming Saturday the 17th, and the retreat is on the 22nd, but I'm going away on the 21st, so that I can be there and then wake up, have breakfast, and then get into that stitchy room, choose an awesome seat, and then just get stitching and waste no time. Gonna be great fun. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But I am going to be taking Trick or Treat. I thought I brought that out with me. Trick or Treat. Where are you? Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so I got the trick or treat. It was on my sofa. Don't know why I left it there. I got everything else ready, but I left that there. Duh. So at the retreat, my plan is to take 3 WIPs with me. Yes. The first one will be trick or treat, and I plan to do the back stitching on the middle section that I've already completed. So if I can just get the back stitching done on that, I would be thrilled, because then if I have any time I'm thinking on Halloween, the actual day Halloween, I'm also going to stitch on this. But I don't know if I would have had all the back stitching done enough to then be able to start on the bottom part, because what I've done is I have made a working copy of the chart, and I have folded them, cut them up and folded them to the sections that I want to work on. And I've on this particular one, I have divided it into 3. So the bottom part, the trousers, and then the next part will be the trousers to the head. Although I might split that, the top part, into 3s again sideways, so that the arms I'm like trying to animate it here, the arms. So this part, as you can tell, that part is the middle that I've already done. This part is the bit that I would like to start on next, just to get that done, because this part is the bit that I'm really looking forward to. The orange head, the part I'm looking forward to the most. But what I'm thinking of doing, because this part is quite big, I'm going to split it into 3s, so that I literally do this part as one piece, and then this part will be done separately, just so that I can break it up and make it into smaller manageable pieces, because then I see progress a bit more, and it doesn't make me panic a bit. Because I always think, oh my god, there's a lot to go, a long way to go, but there isn't really, but it just seems like. So I like to break it up into smaller pieces, just to make it more manageable. I should do that with everything in life, but oh dear. Well, anyway, it should be a metaphor for life, really, isn't it? Break everything down into manageable pieces so that you can get things done. But that's what I'm going to be taking, and I plan on doing that on Thursday and Friday. And Halloween, if I am stitching on that day. I hope I am. And then I'm taking my quilted heels, because that's my 25 minutes a day piece, and my I Dare You Sal piece. So I'm going to do this every day. Every day I'll do 25 minutes, probably first thing in the morning, just to make sure I keep that going and keep the progress going, because I've got to get it done by the end of the year. New Year's Eve, I think, is the deadline. So I'd love to get as much of that done as possible. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I'm just going to try and work on the shoes and get all the shoes, the black, done first, and then start working on the heel. I don't know if I should, because at the moment I'm working on this shoe, aren't I? So I don't know if I should just do that shoe and get all that done and then do this one, or if I want to just do the black and then move on to the heels and the legs and the shoe detail. I don't know. But I've got to say, is it, this bit is annoying me a little bit. Why does she have the frilly bit there and not on that one? What's that about? It's it kind of weirded me out. So I'm kind of thinking of copying that and then sticking it onto the... That's probably... no, don't get adventurous and start redesigning. I don't... Change your colours, but that's about it. Don't change the stitches. I'll end up ruining the whole thing. But anyway, so that's that. And then so Hannah Lynn montage will be Saturday and Sunday. Trick or Treat will be Thursday and Friday. And Quilted Heels will be 25 minutes. I've got my notes because I don't remember anything. If it's not written down, it's not getting said, pretty much. Okay, so I forgot to give you an update on Dahlia. I've got it right here. So I focus on Sally Squirrel. Dahlia is one of my WIPs Be Gone pieces. So now that the penguin is finished, I need to focus on Dahlia as well as my next piece. So that is going to be my next, so Quilted Heels and Dahlia are my focus pieces for the rest of October. Just so that I can get some progress in and keep up with my challenges that I'm doing. And I think it's best to keep it to those two for the next 2 weeks, because on the 27th, I think, I will get the WIP Go numbers for November, and then I can start planning on what I'm going to do then for that. But hopefully I can get some decent progress done on these two now that I've done my WIP Go for Sally Squirrel. Okay, so Dahlia is this one. It's a Heaven and Earth design by Hannah Lynn. Hannah Lynn is the artist, and it is called Dahlia QS. I don't know if QS is the... Quick Stitch Dahlia. So QS Dahlia. Let me put that there, just in case you want to search for it and get it yourself. I'm a little bit annoyed with this piece. I'm a little bit annoyed with this piece. Why? Because I've got 100 ninja stitches everywhere and it's slowing me down. So this is where I'm at now, and I don't even know if you can tell I've made any progress. I've done about 50 stitches, because this is slowing me down. I've got loads of like ninja stitches going on, and then I've got quite a few in there, but I'm leaving that one till last. Once I've finished this page, I'll move on to this page, and then I'll finish. Oh god, I can't. There's a little bit. No, wait. Yeah, there's a little bit. There's a little bit down here, and then a little bit under here, and then it'll be finished. But the ninja stitches are driving me crazy. I cannot. It's driving me crazy, and they're like one symbol, and then nothing for like 100 boxes across. Bit of an exaggeration, but it's driving me crazy. It's driving me a little bit bonkers, and this thing keeps falling down. Right, okay, so I need to get some progress done on that one, just so that I can feel like I am doing the WIP Be Gone 2021 challenge correctly. So that needs to be done. And so I enjoyed doing the dice with Sally Squirrel, as I know you all you all enjoyed it, listening to my mathematical skills. I have skills. But I'm going to do that again. I know it's not for WIP Go, but it was nice knowing that I had like a goal to get to. I had a goal. Whether I meet it or not, I don't mind. But I had something to work towards, so it wasn't like, you know. But because it's not WIP Go, and I don't want to put pressure on myself, I'm only going to use one dice. I use one dice, and I'm going to use 50 stitches. Okay, so here's my Halloween. This is my dice. So for Dahlia, how many stitches do I need to do? Let's see. 2. Can I show you? 2. 2. I hope that didn't make any of you a little bit like 2. So 2 times 50 is 100. It's actually 1,000 stitches. No, I'm only joking. It's 100 stitches. 100 stitches is what I've got to get done on Dahlia. Should I have done the 2 dice? Because 100 stitches. I don't know. Shall I roll the dice again to get like a maximum and make 100 a minimum? Shall I? That's 5. 50 times 5 is oh dear, I'm just double checking because it's 2,500. I'm only kidding. It's 250 stitches. So, in fact, I'm going to take the 250 stitches as my goal for Dahlia, because 100 just seems a bit too easy, don't you think? 250 stitches. Okay, that's my goal. Now, what's my goal for Quilted Heels? It's going to be 1,000, don't know it. 3, so 3 times 50. I don't know. 3 times 50 is 150. Yes. See, my math is awesome. I know what I'm doing. 150 for Quilted Heels. Well, that's a bit pants, isn't it? Shall I do it again or times it by 100? So that's 300 stitches. 300. I can do 300 stitches, can't I? Because look. Right, where is it? Let me just get the chart out. Just to see how many stitches is left just on the black shoe itself. I think 300 stitches would, hang on, let me just fold this up over so I don't accidentally show it. 300 stitches would help me get to the end of that the black shoe, approximately. So I'm going to stick to the 300. So for the, okay, so here's the rule, right? For my WIPs Be Gone challenge, it's going to be 50 times whatever the 2 dice rolls are. And for my I Dare You sale, it's going to be 100 stitches times whatever my 2 dice roll is. Yes. Is that cheating? No, it's not. It's my game. I can do what I want. So there we go. Okay, so now I've got some goals to aim for, and that's it for this week. Another rambly video an all over the place video. I don't know if it's better when I just go with the flow or if I have to plan it out, because this, I don't know. I tried to write it out in what makes sense, but I'm not sure if it actually makes sense to any of you. But let me know if it does or doesn't. And if you enjoyed my mathematical skills again, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of October. Enjoy your Halloween if I don't see you by then, if I don't see you before then, and have a great time. Bye.